Hey guys, good morning. I hope everyone's doing very, very well. Actually, good afternoon. It is afternoon my time, but I woke up quite late. I was glaring at the screen all night, so I caught like 2 hours of sleep. Anyways, if you have missed out on ICP, that made 100%. If you've missed out on TRB, that made over 2000% rise, and you want to get into the next big thing, or you want to circulate profits from your TRB trade, from your ICP trade, or from any other trade, and you wanted to get into something that is going to be running for the whole of 2024, I would suggest Filecoin, FIL. Okay? Why would I suggest that? First, I don't know anything about the fundamentals. I've said this to you guys before. I am a price action trader. So I go with what the price is telling me. I care little to none about the fundamentals. I don't believe they make any difference whether it comes to the price at all. When the price is there, I buy in. When the price is not there, I don't care how big the project is, I don't buy in. Okay? Phil was one of the coins that didn't do anything for 2023. And usually what happens, the psychology of the herd is this. They always want to enter into things that have not broken out yet for 2024. So 2023, Phil was in stagnation mode, in hibernation mode. 2023 is coming, and we're already seeing the last day of 2023, we're seeing some momentum on Filecoin. This is going to absolutely explode. And I can safely say that this will go up to around $29, $30, even further up towards $60, and even further up towards $200 rise, okay? Why do I say this? Let's compare Phil, for example, to another chart that you guys are very familiar with, and that is TRB. So we don't have any bias. Let's have one control, and that control is going to be the 10-day time frame. So let's look at the 10-day time frame on Phil, and the 10-day time frame on TRB, which is exactly what it is right now. If you guys can see the similarities between the chart on Phil and the similarities between the chart on TRB. Now, look at the EMAs, guys. The 12 and the 26 EMA, we got a beautiful golden cross around $14. We bought earlier on TRB. This is $14. The golden cross happened, and a massive bull break that took us all up towards, $2,000 essentially. We're getting the same action happening right here on Phil. We're seeing the golden cross happen, and there is not a lot of overhead resistance. So we've got a slight resistance. So resistance can be either weak resistance or strong resistance. We're seeing very slight resistance at $8.40. We're seeing another slight resistance around, I would say, around $10 mark, $11 mark, because that is psychological numbers. But then the biggest major resistance is around $17 on Phil. So we're getting, number one, the two EMAs, the 12 and the 26 EMA, kissing each other, and they're actually touching. So therefore, we're going to get an imminent break bullish action. The only thing I would ask for is to see continuation. And continuation is extremely, extremely important, which will take us above to $12. The moment we break over $8.50, there's nothing that's going to be stopping us, because we'll skyrocket towards $17 because there is no overhead resistance. Okay, now that's TRB, comparing that to Phil. Let's take another one, like example ICP. The same thing happening in ICP. We're getting the same action happening here. We're getting the two EMAs, the 12 and the 26, having a golden cross on the ICP here, which took the price up around 172%. We're getting the same action here happening on Phil that is kissing on the 12 and the 26 EMA, that we are going to see a minimum move upwards towards $8.50, which is a 26% from here. And then after that, we're going to skyrocket towards $17, which is so easy to make on Phil, especially that it hasn't done anything for the whole of 2023. So remember, whales are smart. They don't want to be getting into coins that have done the best runs in 2023 and then buy more into that. Okay, they don't want to be doing that. They want to basically pick rubbles, the gems from the rubbles, and pick them and then, pump them up to become something. So Phil is going to be the next one you guys need to get into. It's an absolute winner, a gem of itself. And you will come back in a few weeks and even a few months' time, and you will thank me for it. And hopefully you guys will subscribe to my channel because I am worth it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day. Ciao, ciao.